What is up, guys? Judo Sloth here. We finished the previous episode just under 4,000 trophies, and I'm happy to say that I had a lot of great raids tonight. So showing you the first one here. I'm attacking from the left side, and normally I try and either line up the Infernos but also take mind of the direction of the air sweepers. So I was able to freeze the one air sweeper that might have started attacking my balloons down the bottom there, as it just started to do, and the multi-inferno, and I was able to rage my balloons right over the core there, and I've managed to get enough minions into the core to start taking down that town hall. There it goes, before that multi-inferno can start doing too much damage on them. And that is a perfect result. I've got the 2-star without even deploying my heroes. So at this point, I can either go for loot if there's any. There's only really the Dark Elixir there, which I'm not going to be able to get. So I'm going to save my hero's health. 23 trophies. Massive result. Moving on to the next raid. You'll see that as long as I don't attack from that right side, I'm not going to get any bother from them air sweepers. And I should be able to cruise this raid. And right there you will see a perfect example of what I was talking about the last video. The balloons on the left there all clumped up in order to get that single archer tower that was sitting in that compartment, but on the right hand side they were able to spread out and take out each of the defences. So you want to look at them spread out defences where the balloons aren't going to clump up. Moving back to the raid here, I've got my balloons over the core. They've took out that multi-inferno and the minions are starting to move in. The single inferno is starting to take them down, so it looks like I'm going to have to make a push for the town hall with my heroes. I'm going to sit, and there's the 50%, so this is a fail-safe right now. I'm not going to lose this raid. I just have to work out the best position to put my heroes in. So I'm just going to let the minions take out as many buildings as they can, and there you are. I've put the king in at the top there. It's generally a good idea to put them in around about centrally to where you've made your spread out attack at the start, because that is where you're going to have the buildings down and more of a clear path for your heroes to the town hall. I've got the king in there taking out the wall, as we learned in previous videos. In goes the queen, and there she is, straight to the town hall. Now you'll see the trap comes up, the king comes over, and so does the lava hound. This is where, if I didn't have the 50%, you have to weigh up your odds of getting it, because you've got the single target inferno coming down there, there's more traps coming in. This can distract your troops, and it's surprising how many times you won't get that town hall depending on how many defences are up. In this case, I already had the 1-star, so I was going to get it. 14 trophies, a good result. Now a little spoiler alert, we have pushed up in trophies a little bit because I made quite a few good raids tonight. Also, I must have found 10 plus Town Hall snipes, which is definitely a bonus when you're getting that 200,000 loot bonus. And then I found this guy, a Town Hall 9. As long as they're worth a few trophies, it is good to take them because, it's quite a fail-safe. This guy was worth 4 trophies, but it was coming to the point where I was going to have to log off, so I thought I'd take him. Obviously, we don't have to worry about the multi-infernos, so we're just ploughing forward with the rages. Tried to freeze the air sweeper there along with the expo, because against the Town Hall 9, the air sweeper is probably your biggest concern, bar the wizard towers, but that one was too far away. So you'll see at this point, I normally put my heroes down at the bottom there to start distracting the archer towers for the balloons to clean up, but I noticed I was starting to run short. So I decided to stick them in at the bottom anyway to start taking out that trash, but also get them defences down as soon as possible. And I knew at this point, once my last balloons went down, it was going to be close, especially with that expo still being in the middle. At this point, there's a cannon and an archer tower at the bottom there, which are going to cause my troops a little bit of bother. They go down and my king has the tiniest bit of health. But that is going to be a lifesaver, because you'll see the expo's on my queen. I have to pop a royal cloak. The expo then retargets to my king, and it gives the queen an extra few seconds. Expo's back on the queen. It's going to be close. It's a tough battle, and bang! They both go down. Look at that, leaving a last couple of lava pups and that minion to clean up, and just scrape the 100% for 9 trophies. So heading back to base, I actually decided to stay on for another couple of raids, and you'll see we are at 4,093 trophies, only 7 off. Now I was quite lucky and found a couple of Town Hall snipes, again only worth 1 trophy, but I'll take it. But this guy was worth a couple more, and since I had to log off, I thought I would go for the 50% as well. So if we take a look at this base, guys, it's pretty symmetrical. There is an air sweeper at the top under construction, and the other one we are going to attack from behind it. That also means we can kind of line up the Infernos as well. Now this is a great style of base for a Lava-Lunian attack, because you'll see that every single one of the defences in that initial layer is targeting my Lava Hounds at this point. My balloons are going scot-free, so I can rage them in to take all of them out, freeze the multi-inferno, and then pop another rage to try and bust them into the core there. I know I've already got the Town Hall, but hopefully I can make a push for some of that sweet Dark Elixir in the middle. If not, the 50% will be alright by me. We're up to 40%, we still have our heroes, troops are quickly going down, and at this point we have to decide where to deploy the heroes. Now there's not much on the outside for the king to get before he has to break open a wall, so in this case it's going to be best to use him as cover for the queen, and I put him in at the top there because there's a lot of low hit point buildings there that the queen should be able to easily take care of whilst being tanked by the king. So we'll just wait for them to get the 50%. We finished this episode on 4,093 trophies. Join me next episode where hopefully we can make a push into the new Titan League. This has been Judo Sloth. Peace out. Yeah.